And welcome back to another fabulous episode here on my channel, where we're of course going to be talking about The Sims 4. Which is a weird title, I get that, but let's introduce myself first, because this could be your first video you've ever seen of mine. I'm of course Jacob, here as Jacob is here. Oh, that's really weird to say, I've never said it like that before. And this is a fresh new series that I'm starting on my channel. I got inspiration from Exorbitant Sims series, her vanilla series, I'll link that down below. And I never play my game without mods, and so I was like, oh, we should totally do that. And so here we are, playing my game without mods. This is replacing the Not So Berry challenge. This is my in between before I start the Not So Berry challenge again. So when this is over, Not So Berry can come back and have fun. So if you guys are mad about that, very sorry. If you're watching this in the future, Not So Berry's back, then you know this is over. So we're going to be following two characters. I post, oh, by the way, I guess I should mention that. I post SimsTube and I post BookTube videos on this channel. I also have a second channel dedicated to, my VODs. I do stream on Twitch. I don't know if I'm still streaming by the time you're watching this. I go through periods of time where I stream, every day to the time where I stream, once a month. But right now I'm streaming, every single day. So those VODs are over onto my second channel, and then we have another thing coming, and if then it's also going to be linked down below. I just don't know when you're watching this, but I'll try to link it in every video going forward from that point forward. So at some point they'll be linked. But guys, we are here playing with our new couple that should be our new OTPs, guys. Yeah, is that right? OTT? Is it OTT? I don't know what it is. Honestly, I say it all the time, but couldn't tell you. We have no mods in my game. I'm so not okay with this idea either. I freaked out because I just set up the series and things like that. I was like, oh my god, I don't have mods. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't set it up. How do I do this without mods? And now we're here, so it's fine. We set it up. It's all good. All mods are taken down. The mods that I used to set up the series. I know it's kind of like going against the rules, but honestly, they need some friendships and things like that. Also, I wanted to play with a character that's already in-game. We are playing in the Simsy save, by the way. Her newest version that came out on March 20, what is it? March 31st. Whatever video, whenever that came out, I'll try to link that as well down below. But yeah, that's the version that we're playing with. This, of course, is Trey Avery. We'll start with him. We can take him into cast real fast. And we'll go through their storylines, how they met, who they are, why they're here, and where you can download them, because I'm sure that's going to be a question. Also, if there's any townies, anybody you want to place in this game to have fun with and make a good time, go ahead and use the hashtag. Oh, I don't have a hashtag anymore. You know, we're still gonna use PFFA fines because you know I don't have a good hashtag yet for Jacob is here. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna use this one. It's all good, guys. It's all good. Now this is actually an essential test. I have every game pack, I have every stuff. No, I'm trying to brag. I'm just trying to let you know what the test is. I have all that stuff, and my lag and my loading screens take forever, but I see people who have nothing, or who have just, the stuff without the mods, and it looks just fine. I hate how Sims look. I hate the white background. I hate everything about this. I hate this life. Just to give you a heads up, if I'm a little temperamental, these are the reasons why, but here is Trey Avery. Now, Trey Avery, you might know from a family of little Simsies. She's part of the Avery family. He has a great big tree we'll go through, or whatever. But he is athletic. He's a bodybuilder, he's romantic, he's athletic, and he's self-assured. He, of course, is a child when you download this save. I did age him up into a young adult to use him as part of this love romance because I liked how he looked, and I thought he brought an interesting character, and also I liked the idea of what he does for a living. He is a basketball player. He's a famous basketball player. He's a 2-star famous basketball player, and we'll be going to several of his tryouts and several of his games and things like that. And hopefully that will just mean more people come and make fun over him while we do it, and maybe we can win an award or something, have something fun. His boyfriend is Gunnar Peters. Gunnar Peters is not from Newcrest. They're both not from Newcrest. Actually, Trey is from Brindleton Bay. Gunnar over here, though, is from, where's, not, he, San Myshuno. There it is. He is a city boy at heart. He grew up with a city boy. He didn't have the best life either. He's a foster child. He's a bodybuilder. He's not committal because he never found a working relationship. He's been through 2 or 3 other boyfriends. They never worked out either, and so he is romantic in that sort of way. But he met his newest boyfriend, Trey, who they've been probably dating for about 6 months now. They decided to move in together because it just made sense. Shay wanted to move out of his parents' house. Gunnar wanted to move somewhere out of the city because the city just was not treating him well. And they decided to move to Newcrest into this very, very small little house that we ended up kicking like an astronaut out of or something. I don't know. And they ended up moving here, and they're in a good, loving relationship. Now, Gunnar is not the hugest fan of Spotlight, but he will take it. He also is a part of an athletic career. I'll showcase them in a second when we get back into the game. He's, of course, a part of the athletic career. He is for the athlete bound. They both have their own sports that they love and that they cherish and that they feel very, very confident to. And that does not change. They both want to be these amazing athletes, and which I just find, I don't know, I find it so interesting. I love athletics, I love activeness in the real life and like in The Sims. I just enjoy it all, and it's one of my favorite traits to do. It's my favorite pack. My favorite sub pack is the fitness sub pack. I enjoy anything to do with athleticism. I just enjoy it so much, and so I built a whole series around it because that's what Jacob does here. And also, we've been playing so many series with one sim. My How to Get Famous series is one sim. Not So Berry was one sim. Like, we've been doing this one sim thing for a hot minute, and I kind of want to do a couple. And yeah, I don't really know how long this is going to go on for, honestly, probably to the point where I'm just going to get mad. But because I have nothing to ensure that I'm going to have fun playing this, expect drama, ridiculous, like, cheating incidents and babies with random people, like, whole 9 yards, okay? Just be prepared, the story's gonna get a lot crazy real fast, because Jacob needs drama when he doesn't have anything else to play with. It's just what it is. People are gonna lose their jobs, people are gonna get addictions, it's gonna be rough. And no, I'm not gonna add any mods to make this more realistic, more better, because sadly, I'm getting attached to some of them, and I kind of want to know the separation. Also, these loading screens and things, they just take forever. I have a loading screen that lasts like 12 minutes. But either way. Oh, hold on. Never mind. Oh, because every time I go to cut myself off during the loading screen, it pops back in. So I'm just waiting to see if it will. I'll see you guys when we get to the actual game. See? Okay. Literally 2 seconds later, should just kept talking. It's fine. So, we'll go through each person. So, Gunnar here is in the minor league. It's time for Gunnar to show them what he's got. Gunnar will learn from his coaches, develop his skills, and perform because he needs to impress the scouts to get to the next level. To a rookie, he needs to study his opponents. And also, I'll very quickly showcase the house. I did not decorate this. I had no room in this, like, whatsoever. This was all created by our good old little Simsy here on YouTube. I'm pretty sure this is probably a build you can go find on her YouTube channel. Like I said, I'll link that one video. You can just go search through her channel. But yeah, it's very cute. It was not made for me, but it works, and I'm a-okay with that. I do feel like I'm probably going to end up bulldozing this house and building them one on my own this week during like a stream or something. So if that's something that interests you, I plan on streaming Sims Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Probably around 6 at night EST time, so 6 p.m. EST. So that's something that interests you and something you might want to see is us to build a starter home. Just come watch it and follow. But we do have to study the opponents, and so we will have to go to his thing. I'm pretty sure he will probably have some kind of tryout thing. Not tryout, some like game tomorrow, so we'll probably end up going tomorrow. His skills, he has charisma, he's a fitness and video game and wellness. Like I said, he's all about anything to do with keeping his heart rate pumping, but also to bring it down. He just enjoys it all. Now, Gunnar here, he's a little bit more oriented into, he got cooking from his mom, and his dad pushed him into sports when he was real young. And his mom was like, we should also teach him how to cook, so he learns, and so he's like the cook at the house. I'm sure they'll both learn to cook. I'm sure they'll both learn handiness and several different other skills, because like he had cheap money and all that fun stuff. Also, another thing I'm going to try not to do is cheat, period. Okay, let's see how that works out. He does not have a job, as he does not need a job, as he is a part of a club which is called the Newcrest Ballers. Marcus Flex, Jay Huntington III, Don Lothario, Ian Clark, and Justin Bradford. Oh, Ian Clark is also married to him. Oh, that's so cool. I'm very into that. They're all active Sims. They all have high active levels, and they all like to work out and play basketball together at a stadium, in which I do want to go ahead and make sure that the club hangout is that stadium, because I think it's very important. Choose a club hangout. No. No. Oh. Specific location. There we go. It is in Newcrest. I know they don't all live in Newcrest, but like we live in Newcrest, so. It is Newcrest Basketball Court. Boom. So every time we have a club hangout, we'll go directly there. We'll bring our good boyfriend here, if he is here, obviously. And I'm really excited to see the development of their relationship, if it is going to be a relationship or not. And of course, remember to capture everything that I'm saying. Their whole storyline thing will be linked down below, as I do like to sometimes follow what I say, but who knows. I'm going to very quickly go to Manage World, to the map view. Another thing that makes me sad is I had to see the original maps. And I'm just so not used to that life either. This is so different for me, okay? I mean, so it's like, you know, I have an addiction. Custom content and mods are my addiction. And now I'm literally telling myself no. Because honestly, I download too much and all that fun stuff, and so I should tell myself no. But it's just alarming sometimes, I tell you. But either way, we are here in Newcrest. And in Newcrest, there is a pool that we can go to, some restaurants, some different, like, sportsy thingies, several restaurants, actually, bars, and also, by the way, some other cooler people that live here are the Gilmore Girls. Maybe I'm wrong. They did live here. Not sure. This is her newest version, and so everything could have changed. But the reason why I like playing with an already pre-made save is that if you go to Brindleton Bay, for instance, because this is where he grew up, these lots already have like newer, updated versions of them. Everything has been updated. Everything is like kind of brand new. And so, for instance, the Averys, in which we're going to talk about right here, pro athlete Dan Avery has recently returned from his basketball career and moved out to retired from basketball career, moved out to Brindleton Bay with family. His son is just getting started on that basketball grind. His name is Trey, and he got the basketball game tomorrow. His mother is Christina Avery, his daughter is Dane Avery, and he also has a child sister named Jalen, who I'm pretty sure is probably somewhere around his twin, or they were born really close together. I decided to make them older, make her younger, but him older. I'm gonna say they probably had him like as a teenager, or a like really early young adults, and then her like recently. Grandma Avery actually is his grandma, and she's a cat-assessed retired doctor. Barb raised her son Dane, all on her own, and now has one of the most successful people in Brindleton Bay. Once he was grown and out of the house, she can bear to live alone, and so she adopted her daughter, Lucille. Now the two of them live in the outskirts of the bay with the two cats, Garden and Ramsey, and this is like her little daughter. I'm sure both of these people are going to be playing into our storylines, so pay attention to them. There's, of course, several different other venues and things in here that are different. Like I said, there's a whole video explaining what's new. I'm just showcasing a little bit, just so you guys have an idea that there's so many different locations and different things we can go to. Particularly if you guys are really looking for, like, better lots. Every park she does is probably my favorites. All of these lots, though, are the same, so just keep that in mind, because sometimes it's disappointing. But either way, we're back here. So yeah, I'm sure everything is probably not as it seems on the surface, and I can't wait to dig through and figure out what's not right. And that's my first question. We're going to try to do questions of the week. Honestly, if they don't do well, then we might stop them, but honestly, it's just to kind of keep you guys a little bit enthralled. What do you think is not perfect in the Averys' lives? Obviously, you know who the Averys are now. What do you think is messed up? Do you think the family life isn't great. What is it do you like? What is it you don't like? No, not what is it you don't like. What do you think is wrong? Let me know that. The question will be linked down below if I make no sense here. But guys, I'll see you guys all next time for another PeopleFly video. Please give me a thumbs up. Don't comment down below. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to comment down below. Hit the subscribe button. I'll see you all next time for another PeopleFly video. Bye.